What's good, everyone? It's Romero 17. Today we'll be showcasing Paulo, the Eraser Costa, Borrachina, as people like to call him. He's currently ranked number 2 in the middleweight division. Only changes to the top 5 is Marvin Vettori over Jack Hermanson over a pretty solid performance. He should be added definitely after that performance. He's a top 5 middleweight. There's no way that he shouldn't be added, so I'll definitely showcase Vettori the day that they decide to put him in. But Paulo Costa, and back in UFC 3, this dude was a B fighter with all the skills of an A fighter, especially due to the meta back then. But his stand-up is still extremely solid. He has solid kick power, solid kick speed, great punches. Although, I know this is a take that not a lot of people, they don't realize this. They see this big hulking figure. There's his grappling stats there. And he doesn't really put out anybody out cold. Not in the UFC. He's TKO'd a lot of guys. But I haven't seen him straight up flatline somebody, like knock him out cold, which is interesting, right? You think that seeing his physique, seeing the way that this guy's built. So I brought that up too when it came to like him fighting Adesanya. People were saying, "Oh, he's gonna knock out Adesanya cold." I'm like, I haven't seen him do that in the UFC. He just kind of wears on guys. He throws a lot of volume, but and then overwhelms guys in the first 2 rounds, and then we've seen him fade in rounds 3 against Yoel. We saw him fade. He looked like he was about to fade a little bit against Uriah Hall, but here are his stats. As you can see, his jab isn't exactly high level. His cross is pretty solid. His lead hook is pretty good. His rear hook is really solid. Uppercuts are, of course, going to be pretty solid. Body jab isn't too great. Body cross is good. His rear body hook is solid at a level 4. Good elbows, good haymaker. The haymaker's a 4. And he's also going to have pretty solid kicks. He throws them in really good form, so they gave him like 3 stars all over, 4 stars and whatnot on like the head kicks as well. The only issue, I don't know if it's just me, but he feels like I did a few like test runs with him on Quick Fight, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's his character model, maybe it's the way his stance is. He just doesn't suit me. I don't know. Obviously doesn't have too many takedowns. He is a jiu-jitsu, I believe, black belt or brown belt, one of those two. So he's gonna have access to some of these strips and whatnot, but they're gonna cost him a lot of stamina. So you usually don't want to grapple too much with Paulo. Decent get-ups, obviously some pretty solid ground and pound, and not too many submissions. Only arm bars, guillotine, basic stuff, nothing too crazy. I'm hoping sometime in the future they add back in the fighter grade system that was in UFC 3, because I'd definitely have more of an incentive to choose certain other fighters. But without further ado, we're going to bring Paulo over to Rank Championships, see how he does, see how he feels overall, and yeah, enjoy the showcase. We're going to get to searching. So there was apparently like a fighter stat update. Hermanson got buffed, and this is what this guy chose in the menu screen. So Hermanson got a pretty huge cardio buff. He's like a 95 cardio. I think he got some solid speed buffs, I believe, or so, and like a good portion of his toughness as well. So good for Hermanson. You know, give that man some respect. And he's still a threat. He's still gonna be a threat. The man has heart. The man doesn't give up at all. But gonna look to pressure here. Try not to pressure too much with strikes. Try to pressure with footwork. Try to cut him off. Alright, try to work the good old basic Paulo stuff. One issue with Paulo, I just feel like he's just... I know his strike speed's supposed to be high, but to me, he just feels a little bit too slow. But that's the way you want to do it. You know, somebody's content to hang by the cage, you want to cut him off with kicks. Paulo's known to do that, especially with the lead body kick. Nice body hooks from Mr. Manson. Alright. Going right to the body up top. Gotta be careful with the uppercuts. I gotta be really careful with that. It's the worst feeling. You go to the body and get nailed by an uppercut. Head kick there, stings him a little bit. Head kick there, walks right into the shin. Alright, he's getting stunned. He's only following up with 1-2, so I don't think I need to move my head as much as I'm trying to force the pull. Is he stunned? There it is. Get him out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that's that 97 power. I think he lunged a little bit too soon, and he got drilled by an uppercut and then the overhand haymaker, I mean, just yikes. Yeah, kind of sent him to shit. I mean, he does feel good, but definitely when it comes to chasing somebody, like if you have to chase somebody, like if you get an Adesanya player that's like moving about in a circle, it's tough. I will say this. I think Whitaker is a good counter pick against him. I'd say Kelvin Gastelum is another solid counter pick against him. I've seen really good players starting to use Kelvin now since he got buffed, and holy shit, that dude is a problem. Especially with the Southpaw Orthodox matchup. Like in tight close, Kelvin's a problem. And I'll say that obviously Adesanya's a problem too with all the sidekicks. But so far, not too bad. Not too bad. Good little first round KO finish with Borrachina. And I mentioned to see who's going to fight next. So we're going to go searching for another fight, and I'll be right back with y'all shortly. I've been running into a lot of like Division 8 Whitakers and whatnot, and they're not necessarily good. Like they're not like one of those sneaky players. But about 2 fights ago, I was just talking about Gastelum being a pretty bad matchup for Costa because of the hand speed and just the opposite stance matchup. And this guy chose Gastelum, so we'll see how well this guy plays. Oof. It's a good mix-up for him. Slip that counter uppercut. Ah, fuck. He threw it again. No. Usually, like, when I slip the uppercut, it kind of deters the guy from throwing it. One thing I gotta freaking get used to throwing. There it is. No, he's not stunned. It looked like he was getting stunned there. Fucking that toughness stat. There it is. He just dropped. And he upkicks me. Okay, fuck me. It's just, I gotta start countering the slip. Fucking hell. I gotta start slipping. When I slip the uppercut, I gotta follow up with like a rear hook or something, because I was testing it in practice mode. Even if the guy cues up an uppercut hook, if you slip the uppercut after you throw a body hook and you throw a slip rear hook, it's gonna rock them. And if they have the hook queued up, it's gonna drop them too. Fucking hell, I'm talking too much. Ugh. It's sneaky, man. Sneaky. Like, dude, like this dude's Kelvin feels so fucking fast in comparison to Costa. I don't know if it has to do with a perk, but he feels fucking I feel like I'm walking through molasses, bro. I wish Kelvin was in the top 5 so I could showcase him as well. But maybe when he gets a fight, because like his footwork just playing this dude right now, it just feels like I'm having a hard time cutting him off. Yeah. And I can't block counter because he's doing that slip forward hook. Forward rear hook. And I can't block counter because he's landing on the rear side of my block. I could try and duck it, but the height difference might lead to that hook tracking me, and plus the thing's kind of busted anyways. That body cross. It's a long body cross, bro. Jesus. I kept throwing and I went to the body. My stamina was low. That's a risky thing, man. Fighting with no goddamn. Alright. Should I go timeout? He denies it. He deny him too. Alright. I mean, despite a few hiccups here and there, I think we should secure that round. Who do y'all think Paulo's going to fight now? That's what I want to know. Who do y'all think Paulo's going to fight? I would say I would put him against Cannonier. Put Paulo against Cannonier. Cannonier just lost to Whitaker. Costa's coming off a loss to Adesanya. I think Whitaker should be denied of a title shot. You know, rematch with Adesanya. Do I think that the outcome's going to change? Who knows? Who knows? My bet is still on Izzy to win. But when Whitaker was grappling, Cannonier and Till, you know, using that as a threat, Does good. He was a Commonwealth champion in Australia. He's pretty solid wrestler, has pretty solid defense as well as offense when he decides to use it, so why not? Alright, caught him there. Drop him. If you saw with the drop, if you're in opposite stances, the rear hand that's a lead as opposed to the jab is a lot better. Which is pretty cool, So like if you're going to go against a southpaw guy, sometimes leading with the jab isn't ideal. You want to lead with the cross and just tag him with that instead. Yeah, I want to see. Let Whitaker take his time off with his family and get the guy a rematch against Adesanya. Oof. This guy's pressuring me. I think I'm also waiting. I'm waiting a little bit too much. Like I'm waiting to see what he's going to do, and he's just kind of hugging that high block. Let's drop him again. The cross just keeps fucking sending him. Jesus, bro. A little bit too late. I should have inputted that a little bit sooner. Yo, what the fuck is Kelvin's chin? What is this man's chin? Jesus. 97 pound my ass. Usually when I drop a guy at least once or twice, it's usually a wrap. This guy's just gotten dropped 3 times. Stunned about twice. Body rock. That was supposed to be a body teep. I don't know why it turned to a knee. That's not good. And I don't want to go to his body just because the chin is holding up, at least from my end. But I don't want to go to his body because it just seems like Kelvin's hands are so fucking fast. You should stab him down again. Fucking up kick, bro. I wish I could time up kicks as well as these people do. Maybe I don't play ranked enough. Maybe I gotta just get used to that. These dudes, like, they get knocked down. I'll wait a second sometimes, and they'll still get that fucking up kick. How many times have I knocked them down? I should get a counter. I should definitely put a counter on how many knockdowns. Like after I edit this, I should just put a counter. No. Maybe you guys are like that. Maybe you won't. So I sat this guy down like 4 times. Granted, Kelvin does have a hell of a fucking chin. That dude would not go out. When Adesanya was fighting him in the 5th round of that war that they had, that dude would not go out, man. Forgetting to follow my most basic rule. Jesus. There it is. Come on. You gotta be shitting me. Alright, let me relax. Okay. So he's, for a split second when he gets into kicking range, he's holding a low block. He holds a low block for a split second. So I managed to drop him with that head kick. So what? That's like 5 now? Oh boy. It's not so much harder to deny transitions when I'm talking. The knee on belly freak. But see, I gotta nail him with like a haymaker, or I gotta hit him with a head kick next time. Right? Nope, he denied that. Should've just went to sprawl instead of right. I just wasted so much freaking short-term stamina doing all that. It's all good though. Nope. Nah. Fine. How many knockdowns was that? 5? 5 knockdowns before that? I'm telling y'all, yo, Kelvin, I hope he gets a fight lined up soon so I can use this guy, because that Mexican chin is just insane. Look at the way his lip just went, he's flubbered, but no, it wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. Wasn't too pretty, but we got the job done. Nice little KO action. We're gonna see how much we can search for. Hopefully I don't get too many welterweight fights interrupting me in the middle of this. So searching for a little bit more, and then hopefully we can just kind of ice off the showcase. Oh, this guy. I've seen this guy fight him on stream. This Kratos MMA guy. If y'all don't know about him, the Dream, that dude rages so fucking. He's my first ever subscriber, one of my best friends, and I've seen him fight this dude plenty of times. Yeah. This guy loves his 1-2 head kick, forward slip hook. The block counter is bugged against it, so one of my best counters against that slip forward hook is just not working right now. I let the devs know, so it's gonna be a bit of an issue. See how the way that fucking tracked me there. Okay. This is rock. This dude is cycling a lot of combinations. He's cycling 4 combinations. Jab, jab, rear hook. Jab, cross. There's the head kick. Those are punching range. And then a slip forward hook. And then he's just trying to... Notice that the body work is non-existent. His body work is non-existent right now. If he tries to go to my body, it's just to set up a head strike. So I'm going to stay relaxed here. That shit hits them in the mouth. It was a 5-round fight. Jab, crossly head kick, then jab rear hook. Whole point is, the whole way this guy's playing is just trying to force an overcommitment on my short term, on my block. And he's trying to wear on that and just kind of calm him down a little bit. Nope. I pulled it. It's alright though. Next time he throws, I got it. And I'm gonna show. What kind of irks me is that this is, in UFC 3, this was still pretty much an effective style. If you just force the guy to worry about his, fucking hell. Trying to force, like, the overcommitment. In UFC 3, I don't know if y'all remember, but you could throw, like, 4 jabs in the pocket and just force the guy to freeze up because the clinch was absolutely useless in UFC 3, so somebody could just crowd you in your face. Paulo's not the type to clinch too much. Oh, cross interrupted that. Yeah. I'll try to give this guy a taste of his own medicine. Look, bro. That's he set up a head kick. That's he set up a head kick again. Because all this guy knows is 1-2 head kick. I'm just going to feed him a bunch of... Look, and he gets dropped. Smack him with a haymaker for good measure. Like, to me, I understand it. You know, you want to work with, like, what's mainly effective in the game. But a lot of people, they play the same way with every single fighter. And that's where it's, like, bores me to an extent. Like, I've seen this guy fight him, like, 3, 4, 5 times. And he's good. He definitely knows what he's doing. And him being Division 20, obviously you can't see my HUD, so it's just kind of knowing, hey, if I land so-and-so, it's just going to cause this to happen to my block. But if you're relaxed, nothing's going to happen. I should... At least it forces an auto breaker to clinch when I fuck up like that. Can't block counter. He's gonna throw that 1-2 head kick again. Nope. Oh, brother. When you got an opponent that's not folding over whatever block-based game plan that you have, and they're showing you, oh my god, look how clean that was. I love it when the head kick doesn't fucking track me. Thank God that shit did not track me. It rewarded my fucking defense. Thank you. But yeah, when you got an opponent that's showing you they're ducking, back lunging, dodging your kicks, man, maybe I should tell you not to throw that shit again. But I think that's going to be a good way to end it off. As always, like, comment, tell me what you like the most about the showcase. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the fights. And yeah, next up is going to be the Reaper himself. So, thank you all. I appreciate all of your support. Remember 17. I'm out of here.